Приветствую на канале Ивана Файплей, ведущий Егор. Сегодня мы продолжаем игру Deponia. Это у нас третья серия. И мы смотрим, что тут, что можно...
Ah, Miss Hinkle lost her dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all. Toro! Hey, I said... If anything, he seems even more bored. You have to... Oh, you have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that? Huh. It can probably... The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Oh, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure, Puff. Huh. Well, that could spell anything. Oh, the rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working.
Ладно, в город. Куда же еще можно сделать?
What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax for the lack of political commitment.
Марио, давай. Спросим, что там у мэра, блин.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy, but I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it, so move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Hello, Lottie.
You too.
You too? Dear me, what a day.
Where's the girl from Elysium?
Princess Sugar...
Yeah, Princess Sugar Bottom? Oh, she's lying around in the assembly hall. Of course, I knew you came because of her. It's always the same. Always the same. A beautiful young girl in a tight jumpsuit falls from the sky heavily injured, and immediately everyone's falling over themselves to help her. Hussy! Hussy!
I want to see the mayor.
Everyone...
Everyone does. Take a number and wait your turn.
How does this waiting number thing work?
Do I really have to explain?
Explain that to you. Did you fall on your head as well?
Yes, actually, but I was able to roll with the punch.
Well, obviously you started
Rolling too late.
The thing over there is the
Waiting number dispenser.
You receive a waiting number. You just take one
And then you wait.
until the number comes up. Your number.
Hold your horses, not so fast. How am I supposed to take notes like that? Can you make an exception and let me in before the others?
It's your turn when
Your number comes up.
No exceptions.
Not even for me?
Especially not for you.
But the line isn't moving at all. Who's next anyway?
Number 62. I think that's Wenzel.
Wenzel is also applying? But Wenzel isn't even here.
Well, it's his turn. Wenzel is up next.
No exceptions.
Is it my turn already?
No, number 62
is still up!
Wenzel.
Wenzel, exactly!
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
Although a lot of people will be glad to hear that, me, for instance,
That won't be possible today!
the mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
Давай.
Number 66. Almost my lucky number.
Everyone, just one number!
Spoil sport. Yeah, spoil sportress, I guess.
Наверное. Магниты.
Stop right there! The post
The post office is closed until further notice.
Until when?
Until the sign says, then it's open!
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now,
Get away from that door!
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's got to know who her savior is.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station, and right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Goal.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy.
Сука.
That's enough.
Хватит уже.
What? Come on!
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Пациентов.
Dr. Gizmo,
What now?
Что теперь?
will she fully recover?
She'd need to wake up first to be...
Well, why don't you wake her up then?
Well, it's not that easy. I've already tried every stimulant I could find in my medicine cabinet. None of those were strong enough. She needs something much...
Something much... Sounds like a... I am much stronger. After...
Крепче. Так.
I will save her.
Ha! Did you bring some kind of miracle stimulant by any chance? A kind of cup of coffee to...
I'm working on it.
Good, but do it someplace...
What can I...
Nothing, unless you had a miracle stimulant.
What are you waiting for?
I would love to, but self-professed acquaintances of the patient...
Self-professed acquaintances. Thinking...
Why should I? I could even say get lost 1,000 times in a row and you wouldn't get it.
What can I...
Nothing, unless...
I want to report...
An emergency.
I have this...
You should rest in bed, so get lost.
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Robbery!
Impossible. My theft protection sensors would already have detected.
You have built-in theft.
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
No emergency.
If you say so, it sounds too good to be true.
Do you have a stimulant?
To make you even more annoying, I've used up most of the stimulants on the patient, but to no avail.
We'll see about that.
What was that?
Time for me to leave.
That's what I keep telling you.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Dr. Gizmo.
What now?
Could you leave me?
No. No.
Bummer. Well, thanks for your...
You're welcome. Not literally.
Сложно-то как.
The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a... I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them.
Давай поговорим с обсидиастой зрителем.
Nice hat. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofer switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing. The mayor wants to... Who will what? Give her shelter?
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be, integrated into our community, and someone has to nurse her back to health.
I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for? Rufus?
Rufus!
Huh? Oh, what? The girl belongs to me.
That'll be determined by the mayor.
Well, how do I get to...
That's easy.
Take a number and stand...
Couldn't you let me cut? See, I'm in a bit of a...
I see.
Well, if that's the case,
Do you want my chair?
shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting?
We could bake a cake for you, too.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very much. And... Oh. I see. Crap. Now I'm hungry. No, really.
Listen, a minute ago that was a nice little joke, but now it's half a no...
And half sad.
Where's the...
She's lying in the Dr. Gizmo.
They say she's unconscious.
I hope she isn't injured.
So do I. So do I. It's not easy stacking exhaust pipes with...
I'll skedaddle. I'll skedaddle.
Так.
The post office will be open... O'clock? O'clock? What o'clock? There's something missing here.
Так. Часы. Часов не хватает. Ну ладно, пошли отсюда. Мы тут добыли пару инструментов. Магниты, шарики и номерок. Бля, как их можно.
Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
Why aren't you...
You mean, why am I doing because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan, that's why.
Hey, I've been running around all day, getting things done, and, picking stuff up, and things like that.
Well, how about you find some, then we can finally continue work.
How exactly...
Well, that's...
Yeah, I doubt it.
The chief detonator uses magnets to mark, then he rings a bell. And I give a signal to the miner, who will on his part prepare the... And after that, we...
And then you start with...
Нет,
What exactly are you...
What do you think? We search for useful trash. Most of the time, trash is just... For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for cars.
Is that your
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see. Did you hear about...
Yes, but I really don't care. I already have a woman I can send into the mine shaft. It's too narrow in there for 2 women.
Love must be such a wonderful thing. Maybe you have...
What was your name again?
Wenzel.
Let me think. Wenzel. Nope.
Rufus.
Let me think. Rufus. Nope.
Tony.
Tony. Nope.
Forget it.
Done. Anything else? See you.
Rufus.
Exactly. No thanks. I'm on duty.
Oh, this is what you call duty?
Sure. What did you think duty is?
Oh, I always thought duty referred to some kind of underground grotto where the workers carve garden gnomes out of tofu. Doesn't it?
Так, давай уходим.
Oh! Take cover! Imminent blast!
Huh? Oh, great. My nuclear power-propelled satellite, or the Grizzlies could break free. I mean, isn't anyone thinking of...
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo, I'd planned to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot, and,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Huh. Ah, great. Thanks, I guess.
Дротик. Так. Лонзо. Красоткой.
What's that supposed to be? Is Lonzo building a cactus press? Or a faster mixer? Impossible. He would surely have asked me to help. Lonzo,
Yeah?
long time no see.
A long time.
Anything.
Hey, nothing ever happened.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions. I know that.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon. How about a
Well, will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look like...
Well said, Lonzo. Well said. Did you hear about...
Yes, but don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when...
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes. Do you have something that can...
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really makes you wake up. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo? Are you okay? Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Ни хрена себе. Это кофеварка.
Oh boy. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Hey, wow! You have pipes, tanks, valves. It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch it off. I see.
I built the compressor, following all the instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients are needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. Oh, I'm so excited!
What a scrawl. Okay, I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. And, none of these things can be found in Kuvak. Never mind, though. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of alternatives.
Oh.
Huh? What was that? Oh, the emergency station is opened again. Oh, that must mean I can choose the more daring options now. Gizmo isn't here. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed. Crap.
Скальпель. Так, пиздим все, что тут есть. Ха-ха-ха. И себе фига.
It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard.
Кандалы, блин. Решетка камеры, блин.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
Так.
I'll save my
Так, что же могу сделать?
This sign does... I mean, and it's drink...
Так, давай. Дрель. Формашинка. А.
Although I could hit them for sure, I'll never be able to get them down that way.
Надо что-то делать. Так, давай еще держи. О, май.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter, though, because I'm always cautious. Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies? Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like...
Так, так. О, дверь. Вверх, вверх. Дерево. Вверх. Так, что у нас есть?
I'd rather not. I could hit a live wire, or a wasp's nest, or my shoulder blade. It's happened before. All of it.
Все это. Ник не носили. Оставь вперед.
That'll dull the blade. What if... That'll dull the... What if I have to perform open-heart surgery?
Ну да. О, интересно. Ну-ка давай быка.
And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it. And that'll dull... What if I have to... If you know the trick, you don't even have to use the... On the other hand, if you know the lever, you don't need any tricks.
Давай, лобовое стекло. Бей, бей.
Luckily... Damn! That would have been a piece of cake with the right... That'll dull the... What if I have...
Так, подожди, откройте флеш.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn! That would have... That'll dull... What if I have...
Да, а это...
Luckily, I'm a gifted... Damn!
Цистерня воды, да? А, к дому бензиля. Давай, пошли к дому бензиля. Дом Тони. Ну-ка.
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello?
Алло.
Great, Inspector Gizmo seems to be out, but as soon as you accident... I'll give...
Так, говори. Давай, дам то язык, хуёб. О! Чили, блин. Давай возьмем. Так, чили есть. Стимулирующие добавки. Черный порошок. Кофейный порошок. Энергия вода. Так, и влага. Чистая вода. Красота. Какой списочек страшный, блин. Ну-ка. Ну, мы продолжим в следующей серии в этом кошмаре. Пока мы тут все комментируем, разговаривали, пиздец. Тут еще кошмар. Так. Все, мы продолжим на следующей серии. Все, подписывайтесь, лайк, комментируйте, мы находимся в Инстаграме, в Твиттере, в Фейсбуке. Все, пока, мы такие ютуберы.